Welcome back to Let's Play Digimon World Next Order. Now, it must be said, my sleeping pattern is garbage. Anytime, I try to sleep for a night, don't get as much sleep. It's weird.
Digimon World Next Order.
So, we're on chapter 3 now, I think. Uploaded the previous part last night. And it's gonna be 3 back-to-back days now. So last night I uploaded the previous part, that was over an hour long. The day before that, I uploaded for Project Zero, the first bonus part, that was an hour long. And today I'll be uploading for Little Busters on my Blue Skull Dragon, the end channel. That has the one exception to the rule, where the video ends up being over an hour long, because I went through this weird optional kind of Q&A thing that you can encounter in that, and it went on for over an hour before it's like, okay, just move on with the plot. This thing feels like it's never gonna end. I wanted it all in just one video rather than split into 2. So yeah, that's 3 back-to-back days of hour-long videos. Crazy. And to top that off, after that, we upload Rune Factory the next day after that, which is tomorrow as I'm recording, and that part was like 55 minutes long. It's just nothing but long parts of my Let's Plays, it seems. So, speaking of long, I was looking through my playlist of, my Let's Play of this. I just put both playthroughs in the same playlist because I don't see any reason to not do that. I don't know. And I was checking to see how long it actually took me to beat the game on the first playthrough. It was like 84, 86 parts. By the time I, complete the main story and the first post-game side quest, so it's probably not going to take nearly that long. Because on this second playthrough, I'm kind of speeding through the game compared to how I did in the original first playthrough. But anyways, we're back to the usual schedule here of bringing Digimon to the city. So I guess it's about time I head back to ohguino wastelands, I guess. Yeah, I guess I've already picked up all the daily stuff. My 10 fixed. I don't want to make that mistake again. Man, it's one of those days, man. Well, it's not just simply one of those days, it's more I didn't get a decent amount of sleep. Might take a nap at some point in the day, why not? But then again, I would just further scrap my sleep pattern. But then again, I don't know. Vegetable, please. And now we'll move on to the expensive fruits. Oh god, I wasn't kidding. Well, there goes all our money. We're gonna have to scrape the bottom of the barrel on this one to afford a trip to ohguino wastelands, because I ain't walking there, that's a long distance. Can the stock market get me there? Hell, maybe. I could probably do it. It'd be funny if the plot advances after getting Leomon and Antylamon to join the city. It's like, well, that was quick. just barely afford it. I wonder if the veggie troops will still attack. I mean, the war's over. Struggling to hold back a yawn. Yeah, I think I mentioned this in my Road Factory Let's Play recently as well. You know, whichever Let's Play ends first, you know, the game to replace it, Let's Play wise, will be Persona 3. How long ago did I originally say that? Yeah, I've got to play Persona 3. And then a year passed, and I'm not sure if an additional year has passed. It's felt like forever since I played Persona 3. I mean, I've also played Persona 5 twice within that time. And the reason I'm bringing this up is not just simply because, you know, I'll be Let's Playing Persona 3 at some point after either this Let's Play or the Room Factory Let's Play, whichever, and first or, you know, be replaced with Persona 3. Because I've been thinking of, you know, playing the game off screen, you know, as a kind of practice run. And also to make sure that if I miss, well, I'll inevitably miss some social links and all that on my playthrough of it, I'd imagine, when I Let's Play it. Because it's just a pain in the ass to get all the social links, especially on a first playthrough. So I'm thinking of like doing a New Game Plus practice run, but also have the added benefit of whatever social links I miss, I could potentially get them on that save file, so I could show them anyway, you know? Oh no! Don't they know the war is over? Your timing could be better, please help! Come on, why is that human again? Back where the valiant veggie troops attack was charged. Is the war not officially over until Leomon says it is? Because he doesn't know that Rosemon is being defeated, I guess. So the veggie troops, despite not having a leader at this point, must like Rosemon just went to the city, didn't, you know, inform her troops that the war's over. Get an official statement from Leomon for the war. Well, that would be funny if, you know, Leomon joined the city and come back here and see what happens. He's like, guys, what are you even doing? The war's been over for ages. Like those, weren't there like some Japanese troops that were stationed in some places that didn't realize the war was over till years later? I mean, I don't know, if you were like stuck in the middle of nowhere, wherever, you know, during a war, maybe you're like, because I think there was this one guy at some point, and it was just like, wouldn't you realize at some point that something's up? It's like, well, why is, you know, nobody coming to attack me or anything? It's just like, I guess they must really take the whole order thing very seriously. You know, it's like, well, I haven't been told that the war is over officially. I haven't been, you know, like, my higher up officers told me, it's like, now you can finally stop all this, so I will continue until that happens. Even though it should be clear by that point that the war would have been over. Because, I mean, yeah, got nothing to do with it this now. Just rambling. And I am sleepy though. Which is funny because, you know, Antylamon, you know, they want a pillow so they can sleep. And we got the pillow from Rosemon's palace. We found a useful sleeping aid, virtual memory foam pillow. You know, it's a shame these items don't have like a little image, you you know, at the very least. They don't have to make like a 3D model of these things, or anything, you know? Just have it so when it pops up like that, it's not just an exclamation mark. A pillow, an object humans use when they sleep. I lay it under my head like this. I think some people sleep like... Oh, it's fragrance. This is Rosemon wrapped in hypnotic sense. Yes, this will certainly help me slumber. You have sound judgment. Human wisdom, what an unfathomable thing. It seems I must continue to associate with all. So Antylamon joined the city. So has Leomon informed you that well, you haven't informed him yet, so you probably don't know. But I managed to some plans and big damn, we've got to do something. It's already been resolved ages ago. You stopped Rosemon from firing you later. That's amazing. Our long battle is finally over. Pieces once again return to this land. All of this is thanks to your hard work. The meeting troops know all of us Digimon in the ohguino wastelands thank you. You are truly the savior of all these, and our friends. Now that I think about it, former allies and enemies are working together to close your army. Well, between the meeting and veggie troops was indeed intense. But in a way it made us, all of us, stronger. In that sense, the battle may not have been for nothing. Yeah, of course I'll come out. Leomon joined the city. No, Leomon doesn't really have anything unique he provides to the city. I mean, he provides a service of sorts, but it's nothing, you know, that an old Digimon doesn't already do better in the city, you know? But, you know, it's a step up from the original Digimon world in that game. He just stands around just next to Digimon all day. Just saying, oh yeah, I occasionally go back to Panorama to do my patrols and all that. It's like, yeah, do you do anything of note in the city? No. And if any troops were planning to burn this land with a laser cannon, thanks for saving our bacon. In more ways than one. I still haven't found that Saichimon's brother, have I? Where could he have possibly have gone to? There's only like... Well, actually, wait a minute. What if he was there this whole time and I just never picked up on it? Oh, it's him. Usually I kind of forget he's there until like the post game. Because I don't think he joins the city until he's beaten the final boss. He just hangs around here. Can't even see him because your ass. Oh, it's you. Thanks for all your help in that battle against the nations. See, the thing is, my body took a lot of damage from having all that solar energy drained out of it by that device. But thanks to all your hard work, pieces returned to these ohguino wastelands. That is why I can end my watch over the wasteland without worry and heal myself with this warm light shining down. Oh yes, I haven't thanked your properties. Okay, I'll make you a promise here and now. Just wait a little longer. Once this body of mine is back in good health, I'll join the city and give my support. Yeah, you gotta wait till the first game for that. I mean, it makes sense to an extent. But actually it makes sense in general, because the Digimon that opens up the district that he hangs out in doesn't join until, you know, you get to the final area of the game. You remember the promise I made to you, right? Just mere moments ago. Just wait a little longer. Once this broken body is back normal, I'll join the city and then you might support. But where is ShineGreymon? I do not know. He hangs out in one of the tunnels, but I remember checking. We didn't find him in any of the tunnels. I mean, is the side quest still ongoing? I don't know. Like maybe he's called it off. Wait a minute. Oh. The ohguino wastelands war is over, but your war is still going on. Hey, good luck. Fighting's done, now I can stuff my face with meats. Hey, ShineGreymon, about your brother, I think he's dead. Fine, brother, fine, fine. Yeah, I don't know where he is, man. He's in one of the tunnels, but I have no idea. Now we can eat as much meat and vegetables as we like. Isn't peace great? Not like you were really doing anything but standing around. Oh, hello, what is this? The meaty veggie war is over, but a new enemy makes it, so I'll stay here and stand guard. I'll check the first tunnel up here, why not? Otherwise, that ShineGreymon umbrella will never resurface ever again. Just with all these tunnels, you think, you know, Rosemon will be in the game, but no. Why are Digimon from the early generations so neglected in these games? It's all about the crazy mech-looking mega levels now. Well, not necessarily mech, but kind of. No more humanoid mega levels, Royal Knights, all that shit. It's like, what about the Digimon that, you know, were there from the first game? Where are most of those? Like, we can't be bothered. They're not popular enough. Imagine it's also a combination of, you know, that and potentially it being, I don't know, someone would seem like the easy enough to design. You know, 3D models for them. But I imagine some would be a bit more pain in the ass than others. Feels like with this game, they definitely made use of, you know, the lore in these games of sorts. Having, you know, variants. When you think about it, Digimon, many years, I mean right from the start, really, you know, had variants, whereas Pokemon took many generations to get to that point. You had variants in Digimon from the first game. But it made sense in the first game because of the limitations in it. So they made use of that. It's like, let's have those limitations in this game as well. So we can have a bunch of evolutions, but we don't have to make too many unique character models. Where the hell is the other tunnel? Pretty sure there was a third tunnel somewhere. I have no idea where this little bastard could possibly be, honestly. I know it's like 3 different locations you can be in, but I'm starting to wonder what the other location was. We have vegetables, but do we have fruits? No, of course not. Oh, we do have it, you know, like this, I guess. We will have some onions. God damn, you eat a lot. And we'll have an apple as dessert. Because I remember hearing that one of his spawn locations is in the cemetery, graveyard, whatever. But I don't see him hanging about here either. I don't think he hangs out like at the end of any dungeons. He usually just hangs out at the end. I mean, this is completely optional stuff, you know. Don't need to do this, but while we're in the area, might as well. I know. Even if I don't find the little bastards. At the very least, finally talk to Red Vegemon again. ShineGreymon, are you in here? Probably not, because you don't appear on the map. And it would be very unusual if you were just chilling out with the Red Vegemon. Doesn't feel like it would be an area that you can spawn in. Why does it take so long to get anywhere in this game? Materials. And a phoenix ass. ShineGreymon, you're not out here, of course not. Oh, you're back. It's been a long time. I'm neutral now that I've left veggie poops. I can procure vegetables, but can't get hold of any meat. He's like, yeah, I'm neutral now. It's like, dude, the war's over. It doesn't even matter which side you're on at this point. You can bring me some meat. I'll swap vegetables for it. You like that sound of that? Ha ha, off you go. And so we get a little mini quest. Meat wanted, meat, give me some meat. You got some, right? I'll trade you some vegetables. Is that like a nod to the original Digimon world, or was that completely unintentional? I mean, it was, what was it called? Weedmon? It was like, wood-looking variant, like more of a brown colors, variant of Vegemon. You know, and that was another odd thing. In the original Digimon world, Vegemon was green. When did he become yellow and reds? But the point is, you know, when you do the Monochromon quests of sorts, well, it's more of a task, where you gotta rip off a bunch of his customers. And, you know, Weedmon was one of the more pain-in-the-ass ones, because he was, like, more likely to just leave without buying anything. You're just like, yes, a rip-off. But, you know, you'd be like, give me some meat. Although it wasn't more of a Goblymon line. So I can play Digimon really, I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, choose which meat you want to swap. Let's see. Hunker meat, or I'll give you the best meat. Great, okay then. Got some obscure onion. Right, it's time to chow down. Oh, so good. Wow, I'm so full. Come back when I'm hungry again. This is one of those repeatable little things you do once a day. The ShineGreymon thing is also repeatable as well. I just don't know where the little bastard is. Look at that night sky. I was about to get a bit concerned there, like, where I don't have any autopilots. Good actually, you have good news. Leomon has come back to Floatia. There is an item shop at the Colosseum now. Yeah, he basically opens up an item shop. but he doesn't have as much item as stock does, you know. I think he's kind of like a mix. You know, Gargamon and Antylamon sell different things. He combines a little bit of both of their stocks, but never to the full potential of the shop, if that makes sense. Antylamon has come back to Floatia. He went to the Digivolution Dojo in the restaurant this week. I guess he's doing some Digivolution support. Ah, yeah, and they're all now. You give them Digivolution items and they will unlock evolution information for you, basically. He's my friend, he's now 61. It's starting to get exciting around here now. It gets exciting since up to 69. Get it? Okay, little bastard. What's your new info? Yeah, the little shit, the big shit, and a Digimon with a hammer has boarded a ship in the back of Mud Cape. Maybe it's a mechanic. Okay, Bonamon. Let me real with you. You're a little douchebag. That's Zudamon, clearly. He told me to go get Gumdramon. Why aren't you telling me about Gumdramon first, you little bastard? What's wrong with that? You skipped over the other Residence Log Volcano. Douchebag. I guess the next target will be fighting Vikemon and then getting Devimon. We can handle that. It's gonna be, how many items do I actually have? Not a great deal, obviously. But you know, could always rely on cross-stage evolution in a worst case scenario. I noticed the sound effects there are identical to the original Digimon worlds. Definitely sounded like it was anyway. What's up, Antylamon? I've decided to show you the way. You're in this place. Are you, Knuckles? Call upon me when you lose your way. I shall shed light on the path to Digivolution. And that's a meme that I do not understand. It's just one of those things where you know of its existence, but you don't understand it. As an offering, I require but a few Digivolution items. Sleepy. Wisdom or speed? Wisdom or speed? Well, no. Godly speed. And do I have? I have to give up my lemons. Then life takes away your lemons. It doesn't give you anything in return. Now that sucks. Now fuck. I'll just do 2 rounds. Now the question is, can I afford restaurant food? Not really. Not really. I mean, I could try selling stuff. In fact, I will do that. Sell one of these. And I don't really have much to offer here. But it's a Tuesday, so Marimon, you know, half price. Or at least the price dropped. So. I guess they're getting snappy because the hour lasts. Did you hear Phoenix Thunder? What was that noise listening? Have some fruits. Switch. 50% off, so yeah, it's half price. Well, I can't afford the yellow dish anyway. It's been upgraded. We could have had a new dish on the menu when we walked in there. If I just waited a few extra seconds. Business district's facility to gain grade. Let's just check. Maybe. Nah, I don't think Marimon would ever add fruit to the menu. That wouldn't make sense. Yeah, it's mushrooms. What did Renamon add? Nuts. Shame I, you know, used up all our funds, didn't I? Yeah. Would have been nice to, you know, build this flight and more cave, save us a bit of time. But what can you do when you're broke? Not a lot. When you can walk, it's just gonna take a long time to get there. It's weird, isn't it? This part. So far, I've accomplished at least getting 2 Digimon to join a city, but it doesn't feel like I've accomplished much, does it? Doesn't feel like much progress. Really? Wasn't there another facility that was upgradable? I guess I must have used materials needed for it in the restaurant upgrade. Holding back the yawning. Imagine saying that, you know? Oh, it's not that great. It's called best meat. How could it not be great? Leomon's the only source we have in the entire city of getting our hands on some fruit. All the other, you know, fruit we'll just have to find on our own, you know? Except for, technically, Goblimon occasionally will sell some basic stuff like the apple. Well, that's not really much, but then again, neither is the Leomon thing. You only get one a day. And well, you got Woodmon who sells you one of every nut a day. But no, nothing but fruit. Apple? 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 Yes. Well, I'm gonna meet you in the, Captain's room or cave? Is that where it's going back? Yeah, Captain's cabin. So I'll meet you there. A golden acorn. Now, having played, you know, Project Zero Made in Blackwater, and also recently played Direct Level 2, it's just like two completely different games, but you know one thing they have in common? A photo mode. It'd be neat if this game had a photo mode, but it doesn't. Can you imagine the weird, you know, kind of pictures you could have? It's like, okay, you just have a bunch of Digimon just gathered together in a group. But no, see this right here? This is about as much as you can get screenshot-wise, at least from my experience. I mean, because anytime you know, I'll click the share button so you know take a screenshot, it always activates that. So I basically just, back when I originally played this game, you know, I would screenshot almost every single evolution of my game. So yeah, God knows how many screenshots I've got of that, but I've screenshotted almost every generation of my Digimon. Which, as you can imagine, took up a decent amount of space. But yeah, I'll meet you at the captain, which we're still not there yet. Scratch that, actually. You guys have been bugging me for a while. I'll finally acknowledge your existence. Has the human come, Blackie? Looks like it, Blackosaurus. I figured a human would be along about now. The use of saying it like that makes it sound kind of racist, though, doesn't it? Hey, human, this is Mod Cape. Yeah, I see. I've been here many times now. This place used to be a pirate hideout. You don't say. Now the only traces of them are their ships there, man. This is such a trap, though, when you think about it. It's like, oh, these friendly little bastards are giving me, you know, a tour of the place. Like, look around this place. It's like, really, thanks, guys. And then you probably, first time coming to Mod Cave, you're probably not going to be prepared for when they challenge you to a fight, because they are stronger than they look. Although I'm probably, you know, overestimating their strength at this point in the game, considering my Digimon are mega levels. But seriously, if you come from this area as just like champion levels, you're gonna get your asses kicked unless they're super strong. Well, the ship's on the bridge to reach an area in the north. To be honest, we used to be pirate princes, but they just abandoned all we became full-fledged pirates. So now our new goal is to become the strongest of all. Well, you know, when I translated what it said on Metal Edamon's chest, on the previous part, but the part before that, and it says strongest, so you know, you gotta take it up with Metal Edamon. Why we've been waiting for you. If we can defeat your combination, we'll be famous. That's right, sorry, but you're going down. And we don't get any saves at all. That's why it's such a trap. Once you talk to these guys, by the way, it's like, if you can't handle them, I mean, I'm kicking their ass very easily here, but early game, they will destroy you. And they'll make it so that anytime you come back to Mod Cave, you will have to fight them every time until you defeat them. It's such bullshit. Ow! Ah! What the? Right, now that we've warmed up, yeah, time for the real thing, Blackie. I'm not gonna hold back, Blackosaurus. It just all sounds racist, and the fact that they fight you multiple times in one go. It's like, you could struggle and defeat them the first time, like, whoa, that was a close one. I used up almost every healing item, and then bam, round 2. It's like, no! These guys are, you know, persistent. And they have their own little story that they have, you know. Completely skippable, of course, but, you know. encounter them a few times. Lucky can he stand? Luchasaurus, I think so. Yeah. It ain't over till it's over. Don't give up yet. Yeah, 3 times. Third time's the charm, right, guys? 3 back-to-back battles. You come here early game, you will get destroyed. Not a good idea. It's best to come here when you're so overpowered that it's not even a challenge. I mean, you can make it a challenge for yourself, but you know, at least come prepared. Yeah. Lucky, it's impossible. Luchasaurus, I need a break. Well, that was interesting. Indeed. Okay, that's going home. We English very good. Well, bye you. See ya. And now they should be in full PX Machina. When we next see them, they will have evolved. Spoilers. So it'll be even tougher. And they didn't come across as very tough there because, you know, we're mega levels at this point. But their next round of battles, I probably wouldn't be able to handle them with my Digimon currently without getting a bunch of healing items. I'm probably relying on cross evolution for the final round because, much like that, you know, you have to fight them more than once. The exception is the last time you fight them, because you fight them in 3 separate sections of the game. In the last fight, it's just 1 fight. It gives off the impression that's gonna have a second round, but it doesn't. You know, that's great. Gotta remodel the wing, utilize ores to stabilize. What you do no matter, I yes. Yeah, so. Gotta get the lab upgraded before he joins. It's like, hey, I don't want to be on the same floor as Digimon. I want my own floor. I mean, I'm gonna have time. I don't think about it. I really would, but I don't want this part to go in 15 minutes, you know? Just pawn off some pirate merchandise, you know, Black Antylamon, and that'll do for this part. You can have a bandana. And a glove. So the next part, gonna fight Digimon, then go backtrack to the opposite side of Mod Cave to get the Digimon. And who knows, maybe the plot will somehow advance with just that, which will be typical, you know? Like we don't really get much downtime. It's just going by so quick compared to, you know, the original playthrough. But yeah, see you next time, viewers. See you next time.